Welcome back to some more Banished. I'm ParadogsGamer playing Banished on Twitch live Monday. It's a lovely day. We got snow coming down, but who cares when you're sitting inside, either playing or watching game. It can snow as much as it wants, for my opinion. Alright, so what to do? Yeah, one herbalist is pushing it a bit. I thought I had two. I do have two herbalist huts, but apparently only one of them was working. So stone is maxed out at 1,000. This is actually a bit awkward because they don't have their own stockpile, so they've been using the forester's stockpile. So that's now full of stone. They're gonna need their own stockpile, which I am gonna put in. We can make a specialist stone stockpile right here, plus another one on the other side of the road. And then this stockpile you can make into a log stockpile. In any case, I got a lot more stone than I'll ever need. I could upgrade all the roads to stone roads if I wanted to. Or I could build a quayside. Also requires a lot of stone. I guess the roading would be useful at least. But it's a lot of work to redo all the roads. Even 2 herbalists is a little bit low. I think it is, actually. It is too low. How many? We have 4 foresters, forest nodes. This one does not contain a herbalist. We can just put another herbalist in there. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Herbalist. All we gotta do is make a herbalist in here. Let's get that done. What about down here? Do we have a herbalist? Oh, hang on. Yeah. That's the hunting cabin. Down here we have another forest node, also without a herbalist. So we can go ahead and put one there as well. I just never had that issue before that I needed more herbs. I always had too many. Always. We'll put one there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we'll have a herbalist in every node. All right. All roads to stone is beneficial. Yep, I agree. And we do have the stone, and we do have the free laborers as well. Okay, this is weird. Why does it say 24 workers in this profession? And down here is only 2. I don't get that. Some weird things sometimes. Alright, we can start with the main roads in this area here. Let's get a stone road going through here. That is being worked on. Why are they so slow to build the herbalist? I don't know. Alright, let's continue with this. Go down that way. Over there. Let it come through this way. And then we can take the road. Why does the road end here anyway? I mean, it should come around here. It can even come around this way. And then down this way. And in through here. Like that. Merchants. Alright, potato, raspberry, maple, and cabbage. Again, have to take a look. Well, we got the potatoes, we know that. We have the cabbage, we know that. Raspberry. Let's check for raspberry. I'm not seeing any raspberry. So I think we need that. Maple we have. I think, let me just be sure. Maple, maple, maple. Maple, we got the red mulberries, that's not maple. Where's the maple? I ain't seen any maple either. But isn't that what the silkworms are eating? Or is that something else? Where's the silkworm? Here. They eat mulberry leaves. Alright, maple. I think we need the maple. Do we have enough firewood for that? Probably not. 3,000 for the maple and 4,000 for the raspberry. So let's go with the raspberry. That's all of that. Then trade. And then we have only 4 slots left. And I'm gonna check the maple now because I don't want to dismiss this guy if we actually need it. Maple, maple, maple. I'm gonna go through all of them. And I don't see any. There it is, maple. Great. So we didn't need that anyway. Time consuming to do that. What do you think is the best size for your farms, orchards, and how many workers does it require to 100%? Well, there are many opinions about that. I just tried, I don't know if you saw that, I just tried the 30 by 30 farm here with 10 workers on, 10 farmers on it. That did not work. I'm doing 8 by 15. And that's usually good enough. Some of the crops are slower, like the pumpkins, for example. So they may not get all of that, but some of them are faster. We already got another merchant. They're busy bees. Alright, dismiss him. And then another thing you need to worry about is the outlay. The layout. The outlay. The layout of the farm is have to be vertical. So you have 8 this way and 15 that way. It's much more efficient than if you have 15 this way and 8 up that way, because of the way that the farmers harvest. They take like they take 4 crops sideways, and then they take the next 4 crops sideways, and if they run out of a side, they move to the next tire. So that way they will take like a whole tire every time, and then they don't have to move in between the lines, so to speak. So that's the most. Yeah, you can see the pumpkins is they didn't get all the pumpkins. Apparently the potatoes down here was also a bit slow, and also this broccoli here. But obviously the distance to the nearest house, this is where they live, is a major factor, and the distance to the nearest barn is another major factor. If those two are far away, and for this particular field here, it is actually quite far away, with the house over here and the barn down here, you cannot expect that farm to do well. Eight times 15 is for one farmer, yeah. You'd argue that you need small possible to get 100%. Yeah, but you can't do that, see. The herbalists are done. You can actually have 2 herbalists in every one, so let's try that. Let's put it up to 8 to max that out. So anyway, because some crops are faster to harvest and mature, and some crops are normal, some crops are slow. So you can have a much larger field of beans than pumpkins. You could probably have twice the size. So it really depends on the crop, and obviously that depends on the weather, because different crops have different different temperatures that they can stand. So if the weather gets cold quickly, some crops are more affected about that than others. And so you need to factor that into account as well. So it's not just there's no easy way to just say you have to do like this and then that will work. My philosophy is to just spread it out. Have at least one of each crop, or when you grow further you can have several, but split them out to several different kinds. Then I'm just sticking to that one size because that's easier. You can shift between crops if you want to. That works for me. I'm not a min-maxer. I don't really care if I could make 100 more food. I have 250,000 food in the bank. I don't really give I don't care if that was 200 more or less. Let's see what the merchants got. Nothing worth anything. Okay. Okay, we've got 2 people not working. What is that? Can I click them? You're a herbalist. So don't I have 4 herbalists? Huts? I should have one over here as well. I don't. Okay, that's why. Alright, let's put one in there then. It's fine. Alright, get that done. Yeah, every crab is different. You can check that by go to some kind of information. I'm not sure if you can go that, if you can see that in game. But you can go to the game files and check it out. And there's also on the wiki, they have the different temperature ranges in there. And so when you start the game, you can start in fair weather, mild weather, harsh weather. If you want to play a harsh and hard game, you should focus more on keeping the crops that can take lower temperatures. While if it's a mild game, you don't have to worry about it too much. Right, so what was I doing? I forgot. And then you got the orchards, which are entirely different. Like this one here. 2 people can easily work this field here. And obviously they're not as productive as the farms, the regular farms, but they're very nice to have. You can make alcohol and beer and all kinds of stuff with that. Plus for the variety, of course. And if you're very, very pressed for logs, you can always chop down the trees. Okay, what do we got here? Corn seeds, cherry seeds, and watermelon. I think we have all of those 3. Positive actually. Corn. Got the wheat there. Corn is there, and then we have cherry, which you can almost find that by the by the picture. No, that's blackberry. Blueberry. What's the cherry? That's funny, I don't see the cherries actually. Let's go back up. There it is, okay. And then the watermelon, we have that. Yeah, dismiss. Still need 4 more. The mod is called Colonial Charter, and this is the latest edition. Called Excellent Adventure. So just Google Banished Colonial Charter, and they have their own forum and everything, and it's a work in progress as well. There's where is that? I got an infestation somewhere. 2 places. So, pigs again. Alright, let's get rid of them. And then the other one was over here. Is it this one? I don't see the cloud anywhere. Let's speed it up. I think the cloud is underneath. Let's just cut it off. And the herbalist is up. So we should have, yeah, we have 8 herbalists working now, except instead of 2. That should be fine. Right. So when the pigs are slaughtered, over here. Oh, it's not the pigs. Don't slaughter them. It's not the pigs. It's not the pigs. It's the trees here. It's the cherry orchard right here. So cut that down instead. Oh my god. Alright. 2 orchards. And that was also the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.